Why I see value in IJM stock right now. IJM stock stumbled since August 2024. So, is it a hidden opportunity or falling knife trap? If you have been keeping an eye on IJM Corporation Berhad, you might have noticed its stock price has been on a roller coaster since late July 2024. But is this a rare investment opportunity or a trap waiting to spring on? Let's dive into what's going on. Before that, allow me to share a brief background on IJM. IJM Corporation Berhad, or in short IJM, is one of Malaysia's largest and most diversified conglomerates established in 1983 through the merger of three constructions companies, that is, IGB Construction Sdn Berhad, Jurutama Sdn Berhad, and Mudajaya Sdn Berhad. Headquartered in Petaling Jaya, Selangor, IJM operates across several key sectors. The first one is construction. Construction is IJM core segment which specializes in infrastructures, building, and civil engineering projects. It is involved in large-scale projects locally and internationally, such as highways, ports, and commercial buildings. Second is property development business segment. Under this segment, IJM develops residential, commercial, and industrial properties. Notable projects include Mandarin and the Light Waterfront in Penang Island. Its third business segment is infrastructures concession. IJM owns and operates key toll highways including Lekas Highway, MPE, and WCE. It also involved in port operations such as Kuantan Port, which is a key hub in the East Coast Economic Region, or in short, ECER. And its final business segment is industry. Under these business segments, IJM manufactures construction materials like ready-mix concrete, precast concrete, and Plow. IJM's former segment was plantation. Previously, IJM operated a significant plantation business focusing on oil palm. Thereafter, they sold IJM Plantation Berhad to Kuala Lumpur Kebun Berhad, or in short KLK, in year 2021 in order to streamline its operations and focus on their core businesses. Past achievements. IJM was listed on the main market of Bursa Malaysia way back in 1986. It has strong regional presence in India, Indonesia, Vietnam, and beyond. IJM is known for its high-quality construction project and innovation in property development. Why is IJM important? IJM plays a vital role in Malaysia's infrastructures and property development sectors. It generates stable, recurring income from toll highways and port services. IJM focuses on sustainability and innovations to remain competitive. IJM Corporation Berhad is a cornerstone of Malaysia's development, balancing growth across construction, infrastructures, and property while exiting non-core segments to strengthen its business focus. So what has been dragging IJM's stock price down lately? First, it was attributed to legal drama involving the CEO. In late August 2024, SP Setia Berhad initiated legal actions against several former senior executives, including Datuk Wong Tak Wai, who was the Deputy President and Chief Operating Officer at SP Setia and later became the CEO of IJM Land Berhad. Think of this as your neighbor accusing you of borrowing their lawnmower and not returning it. But instead of a lawnmower, it's about alleged wrongful conduct during IJM CEO's tenure at SP Setia Berhad. While this lawsuit raises concerns about reputations and leadership stability, here's the thing. In my personal opinion, I think this issue is more of a dam than a disaster. As long as IJM boards can keep the ship steady and focus on delivering projects, this issue will eventually fade into the background. And it is also important to note that Datuk Wong Tak Wai has since retired from his position as CEO of IJM Land Berhad, effective November 1st, 2024, with Datuk Tony Ling, an experienced operation leader, succeeding him. Second, it was attributed to weaker than expected quarterly result. Imagine this. You have been working harder, earning more, but somehow you still have less savings at the end of the month. That's exactly what had happened to IJM in Q1 financial year 2025. IJM revenue was up by a healthy 14.6% to record RM 1.4 billion, but its net profit was down 13.7% to RM 86.88 million compared to RM 100.64 million last year. Investors didn't take this deal lightly. IJM saw its stock price drop by 26 cents to close at RM 2 ringgit and 86 cents, which was a 8.33% tumble, with whopping of 39.52 billion shares changing hands. That's like a flash sales at a mall. Let's zoom in on the Q1 numbers. Now let's break down on why the profit shrank even though revenues climbed. When you zoom closer, you get to notice that it was due to foreign exchange losses. Ever notice how your overseas online bill changes with the exchange rate? Companies like IJM feel this too. Here's what happened. In Q1 financial year 2025, IJM faced a RM 1.4 million foreign exchange loss as the value of the foreign assets dipped due to currency fluctuations. Last year, they enjoyed a RM 41.7 million gain from favorable rates. It's like finding a hidden bonus in your wallet one year and then losing it the next. Second, it was attributed to fair value loss on its WCE Holdings warrant. IJM owns warrant in WCE Holding, which are basically like coupons which allow IJM to buy WCE shares in the future at a fixed price. Unfortunately, the market value of these warrants has dropped recently, creating a RM 19.9 million accounting loss in Q1 financial year 2025. But here's the good news. These warrants don't expire until November 2029. This means IJM has plenty of time to wait for WCE's underlying stock to recover before cashing in. So the key takeaway is these are all non-cash losses, meaning they only affect profit on paper, but no actual money was lost. But wait, there's a silver lining. When you exclude this non-cash item, IJM core profit before tax actually jumped by 26% year over year. This shows that its operations are still firing on all cylinders. So is the recent drop in IJM stock price really justified? I don't think so. Is IJM undervalued? Let's crunch the numbers. Using the discounted cash flow or DCF model, let's calculate IJM's intrinsic value. Based on free cash flow to equity growth of 7% for the next 5 years and discounted rate at 8% per annum, and assuming terminal growth of 1% only for the next 20 years, and based on its latest share outstanding of 3506 million, the result is IJM has an intrinsic value of 3 ringgit and 89 cents per share, but is currently trading at around 3 ringgit and 7 cents as I'm recording this video. This is like finding your favorite premium handbag on sale. On top of that, if you were to look at IJM other key financial metrics, it also shows that IJM's low PE and fair price-to-book ratios suggest that it might be undervalued compared to its peers and may be ideal as a value buy for long-term investors. Its revenue CAGR of 6.72% also demonstrated its consistent expansion, while earnings CAGR of 5.22% indicates some volatility. Cash flow. IJM's strong free cash flow yield highlights its efficient operations, and its dividend yield here shows that it provides steady returns which is suitable for income-focused investors. Next, does IJM have a strong business moat? A business moat is like a protective fence around a company. So how strong is IJM's? Let's take a look. First, diversification. IJM does diversify across different sectors such as construction, property, and toll roads. So in this aspect, it has a strength of moderate. It's like having multiple income streams, but none are bulletproof. Second, infrastructure concession. IJM's own toll roads and port services, which provide IJM with recurring revenue. So on this, the strength is high as it is hard for competitors to replicate. Third, vertical integration. IJM does produce its own construction materials as a way to cut costs. In this aspect, the strength would be moderate to high. Though it helped to save money, but IJM still can't avoid the price swings entirely. What about its track record? IJM is known for delivering mega projects like a pro. So in this aspect, IJM do have a strength of moderate. It is great, but competitors like Gaboda are just as great, if not greater. In short, IJM does have a good to moderate business book. Now let's peep into IJM first half financial year 2025 earnings performance. According to TA Research House, stripping out extraordinary items totaling RM 70.7 million, IJM first half financial year 2025 core earnings of RM 231.8 million were in line with expectation, accounting for 45.8% of TA's full year's estimates and 45.7% of the consensus forecast. Year over year, first half financial year 2025 revenues increased by 8.8%, primarily driven by a robust 60.9% growth in the construction division. However, this growth was partially offset by the declines in property division by 10.3%, the manufacturing and quarrying division declined by 14.2%, and the concessionaire assets declined by 4.9%. These declines were attributed to, first, higher gain from the disposal of 2 parcels of industrial land way back in the first half of financial year 2024, and second, it was due to reduced sales tonnage delivered, and third, it was due to lower traffic volumes coupled with the absence of compensation following the restructuring of local toll roads. Despite all this setback, its core earnings improved by 11.6%, supported by lower effective tax rate. Quarter over quarter, its second quarter financial year 2025 revenues and core earnings rose by 8% and 37% respectively. This significant growth was supported by accelerated work progress in both the property and constructions division. Now we come to the technical analysis. Technically, basing on the chart, year to date, we could see IJM stock price surged by almost 100% from January 2024 to July 2024, before it started tumbling down since late July 2024 to 27 November 2024, wiping out 25% of the earlier gain. Today, as I'm recording this video, IJM stock price has since rebounded from a low of 2 ringgit 80 cents on 27 November 2024 to now trading at around 3 ringgit 7 cents, which is a rebound of around 9.35%. From the chart pattern, we could see that IJM stock price may have touched a low when it hit 2 ringgit and 80 cents on 27 November 2024, and it is now trading sideways to make a higher high and lower low. This kind of movement usually indicates start of reversal of trend from bearish trend back to a bullish one. Should this bullish momentum continues on, IJM stock price should be able to go back up to at least make a double top at around 3 ringgit and 75 cents, at least, before it will be met with selling pressure at this double top level. On 30th December last year, I bought my first tranche into IJM stock when it was sitting nicely at its 200 days simple moving averages level, that is around 2 ringgit and 99 cents. See how the other moving averages are converging together to support at this level. So this level should serve as a strong support level at around 2 ringgit and 99 cents. There would be an off chance that further weakness could bring IJM stock price down to around 2 ringgit 90 cents to 2 ringgit 80 cents again, which would serve as its second strong support. Should this occur, I would not hesitate to buy in my second tranche at around this level as a way to dollar cost average down on a stock which is trading at a discount to its fair value. Should you buy into IJM stock? Here's my take. In my opinion, I think the drop in IJM stock price has been overdone. The profit decline is largely due to non-cash item. Operationally, IJM is still doing well. And second, fundamentally, IJM is undervalued. At RM 3 ringgit and 7 cents, it is trading below its conservative intrinsic value of RM 3 ringgit and 89 cents. Long-term perspective, being the forerunners of large-scale infrastructure projects like Penang LRT and Nusantara Civil Servants Housing Project, and second, growing its presence in the thriving data center industry. Final word. Remember, there is no stock which is perfect. So using tools like intrinsic value models, business word analysis, and even technical chart analysis can help us to make an informed decision. Investing is like cooking. The right recipe makes all the difference. So what's your take on IJM stock? Let's discuss in the comment below. This is the end of my sharing for today. So long, and I shall see you again in the next one. Bye.